Hey Dan, how you doing tonight?
Doing well, Noam, about yourself.
I'm well. Now, how many feet of snow did you get in Denver the
I
past
got
weekend?
3 feet of snow. It is not melting anytime soon. It's
And
actually
wouldn't you
snowing again right now.
and wouldn't you rather be looking forward to going on a ship like the one on the screen and taking a Caribbean cruise?
You bet. I'm missing it now more than ever. I can say that much.
Awesome. Well, welcome everyone. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. My name's Noam Meppen. I'm with Expedia Cruises, and my colleague here is Dan Iacobelli with Royal Caribbean. And we will get started because it is just the top of the hour and we want to keep this to about 30 minutes tops. But we're here to give you an Oasis Class virtual ship tour. So before we get into the content, I'll just give you a little bit of a commercial about Expedia Cruises. We are part of the Expedia family. We can manage and arrange air, land, and sea vacations. So in addition to cruises, all-inclusive resorts, motor coach tours, vacation packages, pretty much any kind of leisure travel you want to take, we're here to help you however you'd like, in person, over the phone, over a Zoom call. We can help you however works best for you, and we are backed by the #1 company in travel, Expedia. So our branch location is located in Scottsdale, Arizona on Frank Lloyd Wright. We've been open for about 6.5 years now, and we have great customer repeat factor because we do a great job for our clients every time we meet with them and plan a trip, whether it's a cruise or land travel. You can see on the screen where our address is and our phone number, and we'd love to you and welcome you to our store and plan a great vacation for you. It's not just me. I have over 24 consultants, and they're here to help you plan a spectacular vacation experience, to navigate all of the hurdles that come with travel these days, including any testing or other requirements that might be visas, anything that you're going to need during the plan of your trip. They can help you. They can help you with getting your arrangements made, making sure that you're prepared for your travels, being your advocates and advisors throughout the process, even when you're traveling, and making sure you get home safe and sound. Many of them have traveled on Royal Caribbean. I've traveled a lot on Royal Caribbean. My first cruise I ever took was on Royal Caribbean. So we know this brand very well, and we're more than capable and happy to help you plan an amazing trip to the Caribbean or wherever else you might want to travel. So with that, I'm going to pass it over to Dan, and I will be back at the end of the ship tour to close things out. But right now, I'm going to pass it over to Dan, and he's going to take you to the Oasis class.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Noam. And thank you to everyone for taking time out of your busy schedules to join yet another virtual meeting. I know soon enough these will be over, but I really wanted to spend some time with you tonight, along with your incredible travel agents at Expedia Cruises, to take you on a virtual tour of our Oasis Class ships. So let's get right on to these incredible mega ships. The Oasis Class, which are actually the largest cruise ships in the world, are comprised of 4 incredible ships, starting with the Oasis of the Seas, which we launched in 2009 and actually renovated at the beginning of last year. It's absolutely gorgeous. We really brought it up to speed with a lot of really great innovations that are working on our newer ship, which is Symphony of the Seas, which is the largest cruise ship in the world. We, of course, have our Allure and Harmony of the Seas. They're all very similar in kind of what they offer, but definitely want to provide some kind of specs here to let you know just how massive these cruise ships are. So the average weight for our Oasis Class ships is over 220,000 gross tons. They're big. The length, it's about 1,200 feet long, 154 feet wide, and they span 240 feet high. That makes them longer than 4 football fields and higher than the Statue of Liberty. Absolutely massive ships. They span over 16 decks and accommodate over 5,400 guests in over 2,700 staterooms. In short, these 4 beautiful ships are the most revolutionary cruise ships in the world and an architectural marvel at sea. If you can't tell, I love these ships. They're my absolute favorite. Actually, my favorite ship is the Symphony of the Seas. I took my wife on there 2 years ago. Man, I miss cruising, once again, especially in this crazy weather I'm getting here in Denver. But there's just so much to love about these incredible ships. We have 7 groundbreaking neighborhoods, which are created to provide a choice of onboard experiences that are unparalleled in the cruise industry, like our amazing boardwalk. has an amusement park located in the back of the ship, and is dedicated to family fun and nostalgia that features the one-of-a-kind aqua theater for some incredible water acrobatic shows, the world's first carousel. Yes, we have a carousel on our ships. We love to be extra here at Royal Caribbean, and it is complimentary, of course. We have 2 rock climbing walls, a breathtaking zip line, and a fantastic selection of casual restaurants for everyone to enjoy. We also have our Royal Promenade, which features a unique mezzanine level with the revolutionary rising tide bar that actually moves you up and down between 3 decks, where you can get a really nice cocktail and then head on off to dinner. Really incredible, really unique. You can only find them at Royal Caribbean. And then we do have our Central Park, which is open to the sky and lined with park view balcony staterooms, and features open spacious, lush tropical grounds, quiet walkways, and boutiques of numerous dining options as well. Oasis Class really just offers more accommodation choices than ever before, including our innovative state-of-the-art lofts designed to make you feel pampered in your own private sanctuary at sea. So let's go on into the actual neighborhoods that we do have on our Oasis Class ships. Starting with Central Park. For us, a ship is more than just a ship. It's a collection of amazing experiences that challenge limitations and expectations. With our neighborhoods concept, we're really breaking the mold. There are so much more than just entertainment areas. So let's start off with, of course, the Central Park. So Central Park is a revolutionary public space that combines nature with nautical. It opens to the sky and features lush tropical grounds spanning more than the length of a football field. Did I mention these ships are big? Yes, they absolutely are. The elegant and lively piazza acts as the ship's town square that evolves from a tranquil atmosphere during the day to a gathering space for dining and entertainment in the evening. Its many unique features include themed garden spaces offering a wide variety of tropical foliage. And just a fun fact about Central Park, it includes over 12,000 actual living plants, over 700 hanging vines, and 56 trees and bamboo, some over 24 feet high. And that's just on one of our ships. We actually have botanists that live on these ships and tend to all of our plants within our central parks. They're really spectacular, and it's actually my favorite part of the ship, the more relaxing area. It's going to have all your very nice specialty dining options and wine bars. And to dive a little bit deeper into what those dining options are, I'm going to start with Chops Grill. This is Royal Caribbean's signature steakhouse. You're going to find this on each and every one of our ships. Now features a revamped menu that brings contemporary flair to traditional steakhouse offerings. I'm a steak guy. I got to eat at Chops every time I get on one of our ships. It's absolutely incredible. 150 Central Park, which is exclusive to our Oasis Class ships. It's an exclusive dining restaurant where dishes are modified seasonally, and our most exclusive wines on board are featured in a master wine list only available within 150 Central Park. So if you're a sommelier, like I pretend to be, you're going to love 150 Central Park. Moving on to Giovanni's Table. This Tuscan country-style influenced restaurant offers rustic Italian dishes with a contemporary flair, all served family style. Absolute massive mounds of really good Italian food. I'm an Italian guy. Last name's Jacobelli. Can't tell. Definitely Italian. I love eating at Giovanni's, as well as Jamie's Italian by Chef Jamie Oliver. It's kind of the similar type of restaurant. They're just split between our 4 Oasis Class ships. They both offer incredible family-style Italian restaurants with entirely too much food. I gain about 10 pounds every time I go on a cruise, but it's absolutely worth it. I have a blast, and you absolutely will too. Park Cafe, this is an indoor-outdoor gourmet market, which is a great alternative to our other buffet, which is a mainstay on our ships, the Windjammer Cafe. It's just a really nice place to grab some sandwiches, grab some breakfast, and sit and relax in this really wide open Central Park area under this really nice foliage, nice and peaceful. And actually, we do have some birds, living birds, that kind of follow the ships wherever they go, that do live within these trees. It's a lot of fun, and you can't believe you're on a cruise ship when you're in our Central Park. Moving on to Vintages, it's our ever popular wine bar. Now offers a selection of fine cheese and tapas as well. Definitely love food. I'm a foodie. If you love food, this is going to be one of those incredible vacations that you're going to want to jump on. And anything I'm talking about today, if you ever have any questions about that, write them down, and don't forget to reach out to your incredible travel agents at Expedia Cruises. Those guys are pros. They know more about Royal Caribbean than maybe I do. So if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to them. And then, of course, we do have the Trellis Bar, which is a casual bar in the midst of the beautiful greenery around the Central Park neighborhood, and the Rising Tide Bar. I said this earlier, but I'm going to say it a couple more times. This is the first levitating bar at sea that offers you a ride from the Central Park neighborhood all the way down 3 decks to our Royal Promenade and back. And speaking of the Royal Promenade is at the very heart of these ships and is better than ever before with a mezzanine level that overlooks the space below the Promenade Bridge, and of course that Rising Tide Bar, which you can see kind of back there under the Boardwalk sign. It's going to be your Rising Tide. It's a lot of fun. It goes nice and slow. You're not going to spill your drink, but you definitely have to ride it at least once. Really great spot to grab a cocktail before dinner, ride it up from the Promenade over to Central Park, and then maybe hit up Chop's Grill for a nice filet mignon. Sounds pretty good to me. So back to the Promenade. Once again, it is the heart of the ship where friends come to meet, where families gather to play. This is actually where you're going to take some really great pictures before you dine in our main dining hall. Really awesome spot, and really is the main part of the ship with a lot of restaurants, including Sorrento's, for some really incredible, complimentary pizza. I love pizza. I eat way too much of it every time I cruise, but you're going to want to check that out. And just so much more located on the Promenade. And then just some fun facts here. The Royal Promenade alone is long enough to fit the entire Statue of Liberty on its side from head to pedestal. Absolutely large. Moving on to the next neighborhood on our Oasis Class ships, it's going to be the Boardwalk neighborhood, which is a slice of old world charm with a modern twist and offers enough amusement and attractions to keep everyone entertained. This is the place to be for the entire family. The Boardwalk really is for kids and kids at heart. And something I definitely want to clarify to all of you, Royal Caribbean, we pride ourselves on being a multi-generational brand. We pride ourselves on having activities, shore excursions, and dining and itineraries for everyone, for the entire family. It's what we pride ourselves on being. I actually grew up sailing on these cruise ships. Started when I was 8 years old, and I've sailed in every facet of my life. I can really attest to that multi-generational brand and product, which we're always trying to evolve and improve on. But to expand a little bit more upon the Boardwalk and what it has to offer, do of course have our doghouse. So it's a complimentary dining option on the Boardwalk neighborhood. You get to choose from traditional hot dogs, brats, sausages, and more with a variety of classic toppings. I like mustard on my hot dogs. That's about it. But hey, if you want ketchup, we got it. If you want sauerkraut, we got that too. Johnny Rockets, this is an authentic 1950s decor with a jukebox at every table and a menu filled with all American favorites, including hamburgers and fries. Cups and Scoops, going to really be a really great place to get some ice cream, maybe after you get that hot dog, and then Sabor Taquiera and Tequila Bar. So here, sabor in Spanish means flavor, but here it is so much more. A feast, or shall we say fiesta, for the eyes. A vibrant dance across the plate and palate. A long heritage of fresh, simple ingredients reimagined in full bloom. A really great specialty dining experience on the Boardwalk on some of those Oasis Class ships. We do, of course, have a Starbucks on these Oasis Class ships. For all of you caffeine junkies out there, don't worry, you're going to be able to get your favorite drink at Starbucks. And then Sugar Beach, it's going to be another place to get some really great ice creams. I love cookie dough personally. I got to get a couple scoops when I'm on these ships, and a wide selection of candy. You might want to keep your kids away from this one because they're going to get their teeth totally rotted out with all the sugar, but it's so much fun, and it's a really great venue that we have available. But my favorite part of our Boardwalk neighborhoods on our ships absolutely has to be our Playmakers Sports Bar and Arcade. We really launched this venue about 2 years ago before the pandemic. Oh my God, seems like forever ago, but this was a really smash hit for us. This is an awesome place to catch live sporting events across 32 TV screens. Yes, we get the NBA Finals. Yes, we get the Super Bowl. Yes, we get the World Cup. We get all the major sporting events. We have a variety of arcade games as well. We got shuffleboard, as well as foosball, a lot of those fun arcade games. And of course, game day favorite foods. Going to have some of the best chicken wings at sea in Playmakers, as well as garlic parmesan covered fries. There are these huge steak wedge fries that are really tasty, really awesome. Did I mention that I gained 10 pounds when I go on these ships? So much fun, and one of my favorite parts of our Oasis Class ships. And then moving on to another unique part of our boardwalk neighborhood, and something that only Royal Caribbean has, is our Aqua Theater. This is an innovative entertainment venue where we have our actors and actresses jumping in and out of this pool. They're jumping off of high rises, off of tight ropes. They're doing these incredible acrobatics while performing a really incredible show. And just a fun fact, the Aqua Theater is the largest and deepest pool at sea, and the pool's depth will rise or fall to meet the need of each performance, while underwater cameras will film performers and project images on 2 giant LED screens that flank the stage. It is unique. And a quick note, if you're sitting in those first 3 rows, you're absolutely gonna get wet, so maybe bring a raincoat. But it is such an incredible and unique experience only found on Royal Caribbean. Moving over to our Vitality at Sea Fitness Center. This state-of-the-art design setting combines the most advanced spa and anti-aging therapies, the latest fitness equipment, and healthy dining options. This is a place to strengthen your body, soothe your mind, and renew your spirit. So just some features that we do have at our Vitality at Sea Fitness Center. We have over 150 state-of-the-art cardio and resistance machines. For those of you who want to work off those garlic Parmesan fries in our boardwalk area, this is going to be the spot to do it. I tend to not work out when I'm on vacation, but that's just me. But if you want to do that, if you want to take a spin class, if you want to use our free weight area, or take some other really great seminars with some trained professionals that we do staff, this is going to be the spot to do it. And if you're looking for those spa treatments, we have everything you're going to think of. You can get an awesome massage, a manicure, a pedicure, whatever is your fancy when it comes to spa treatments. We're absolutely going to have those available on our Oasis Class ships. Going to move over to our pool and sports zone. It's a fun-filled zone for all ages and takes up an entire deck that offers everyone a place to play, satisfy a sense of adventure, or maybe just grab a drink and catch some rays. It's absolutely massive on these Oasis Class ships. So you've heard me say these are big. So you're thinking, Dan, are these going to be absolutely crowded all the time? The answer is no. So these ships are so large. We have so many different venues, so much activity space available. You're not going to feel as cramped as you think you might. I definitely experienced that when I was on Symphony 2 years ago. I thought I was going to be cramped. I thought I was going to be overwhelmed with the amount of people running around. You're really not going to be. We've done an amazing job of spreading out our venue space and offering so many different activities that everyone wants to do. So not everyone's just going to congregate to one pool. We have several pools located on the pool deck, as well as our solarium. This is our adults-only pool section that has really great jacuzzis, a really great pool itself that is adults only, has a nice bar in there as well. And then just a quick note on our Perfect Storm water slides. We started adding water slides to all of our ships, actually adding them onto our older ships as well. We wanted to add some more complimentary options on our ships, and these are an absolute blast. They're so much fun. Your kids are going to love it, and your kids at heart like me are absolutely going to love going up and down these slides all day long. They're so much fun. And for our younger guests or younger sailors at Royal Caribbean, we do have our Splashaway Bay, which is this really fun kids' little theme park located on the top of the ship. My favorite part of these is you're going to have this bucket that's filling up with water periodically, and then it's going to tip over at a certain point. Kids love to get doused by it. They have an absolute blast, and it's, of course, complimentary, included with the cruise fare. And then on to a more adult activity. It's going to be our Flow Rider. We actually have 2 Flow Rider, our surf simulators, located on our pool deck near the back of the ship. I try and do this every single time I cruise. I fall within about 10 seconds every single time. I'm horrible at it, but it's absolutely complimentary, and it is so much fun. I even like to just go back there and just watch, just people watch and see who can stay up longer than me, which is a majority of people, or see who can really just stand up there for minutes and minutes at a time. Some of these people are incredible at these surfing simulators, and that definitely does draw a crowd. It's a lot of fun. You have to check it out on our Royal Caribbean ships. And then our ultimate abyss. There's a place where only the bold venture and only the bravest return. Step to the edge, peer into the darkness, listen to the call of the unknown. There's no turning back once you take the plunge. Plummet 10 stories into the mysteries of the deep on the tallest slide at sea. Are you brave enough, or will you become a permanent resident of the ultimate abyss? Don't worry, it's absolutely safe, and it is an incredible slide. This is a dry water slide. You're not going to get wet. And what you can do, if you're feeling spicy, you can take this ultimate abyss slide all the way From deck 16, slide it all the way down to the boardwalk neighborhood, maybe grab a drink after and celebrate your survival. It's a lot of fun. It is complimentary. You guys try it at least once when you're on our Oasis Class ships. And I am going to talk about a complimentary restaurant that we started adding to our Oasis Class ships. This is on Oasis and Symphony of the Seas. It is our A Loco Fresh. This is our complimentary Mexican restaurant that we added to our pool deck, so you can grab some really great Mexican food in your bathing suit. This is actually my favorite restaurant that we've added. And did I mention it's complimentary? It is fantastic. So it's a conveyor style Mexican restaurant. You can choose between quesadillas. You can build your own taco, build your own burrito. We have a loaded nacho stand. Love the food. Gonna gain some weight, but you have to try out our A Loco Fresh Mexican restaurant. And then another a restaurant we did add it to our Symphony of the Seas, as well as our Oasis of the Seas, is our Hooked Seafood. For the freshest seafood, head over to this specialty dining restaurant and get a real taste of classic New England favorites. Indulge in lobster and a variety of crab claws, and take your pick of fresh local fish and choose from a selection of just shucked East Coast oysters at the ice cold raw bar. My favorite sandwich here is called the messy fish sandwich, kind of like a lobster roll. It is amazing. We do food very, very well at Royal Caribbean. So if you're a foodie, you're definitely going to want to join us. And then I, of course, mentioned we are a multi-generational brand, so we do have activities and space available specifically for our younger sailors. The Youth Zone introduces a wealth of kid and teen-friendly adventures covering a total expansive area of more than 28,000 square feet on our ships. The Youth Zone is home to our award-winning Adventure Ocean Youth Program, with even more space dedicated to youth activities than ever before. From vibrant teen areas to fun learning environments for your smaller guests and your kids, of course, there is nonstop action day and night. This is where kids can be kids and parents can be worry-free. And a note about Adventure Ocean, this is complimentary. And we have a lot of awesome activities scheduled, but splits into various age ranges, which I will show you right now. So it does start from babies 6 to 18, going all the way up to 15 to 17 years old. You can see here we do split them off into separate age groups, as we do make specific activities and schedules for that specific age set. Want to make sure everyone's having fun. A 17-year-old isn't going to have fun doing an 8-year-old activity. So we wanted to make sure that we have a nice variety of activities and space available. They're not going to share the same exact space. They're going to have their own special areas in their own age groups. It's a lot of fun and just very unique. Like I said, I grew up on these ships. I've been through Adventure Ocean, it actually Explorers, all the way up to the latest teen section. Definitely delivered on kind of those pesky teenage tendencies to stay away from the parents and do your own thing. Absolutely can do that at Royal Caribbean. And just a quick note on these teen areas, of course, it is separate from the younger children's activity areas on our ships. We have our living room, we have Fuel, which is their own teen club. They have a expansive video arcade. Some of them, those kids, can't leave the PS5, can't leave the Nintendo Switch at home. They're missing those video games. They can still play them on our ships if they want to, absolutely. And then the back deck, which is a really nice new area we opened up, nice and quiet, and mom and dad can't even get there. It is exclusive to those teenagers. But on to our older guests, of course. Entertainment Place, it's accessible by dramatic stairs from the Royal Promenade. This central plaza of entertainment combines some of our traditional spaces with smaller, more intimate venues, giving you a wider range of entertainment to choose from each evening. From Tony Award-winning Broadway shows and heart-pounding acrobatic exhibitions to side-splitting comedy acts and popular theme nights and parades, the world's most revolutionary cruise ships will truly offer something to entertain all ages, interests, and personalities. We're going to move on to our main theater. Royal Caribbean International sets the cruise industry standard with dazzling full-scale productions every night on every cruise, all included in your cruise fare. These are all complimentary shows. We're the only cruise line offering awe-inspiring, Tony Award-winning Broadway musicals, original productions with a live orchestra, sweeping lights, intricate costuming, and incredible talent pulled from across the globe. Our state-of-the-art main theater also features aerial acts, 3D movies, aerial acrobatic production shows, and headliner showtime, and just so much more. But I did mention we have Tony Award-winning musicals at sea. On each of our Oasis Class ships, they have their own Broadway show. So we have Cats, Grease, Mamma Mia, and of course Hairspray, which is on Symphony of the Seas. I've seen all of them, really top-notch productions. This isn't the middle school theater that we're putting out there for you. We hire really great talent. We actually train them in our headquarters at FIU in Miami, Florida, and really get them together to put these amazing shows for you. You have to check them out. And once again, they are complimentary, included in your cruise fare. And Studio B, this is a multi-purpose studio complex filled with activity all day long. From ice skating to cooking demonstrations. In the evenings, you can even catch our ice shows featuring professional ice skaters from around the world. They're doing crazy flips, they're doing crazy spins, they're whipping around that ice really, really fast. It's a great show, and once again, complimentary, of course. But my favorite part of Studio B has to be our newest complimentary activity, which is Battle for Planet Z. This is laser tag for the whole family. It pits robots versus aliens. We actually cover the ice rink. You're not going to slip. You don't have to wear ice skates, and blow up these huge inflatable walls. And you get to chase your friends and family around and shoot them with a laser gun. It's so much fun. It's complimentary. You have to play it at least once when you're on an Oasis Class ship. Moving on to our casino. What's a cruise ship without some gambling? Our glittering casino features electronic slot machines, video poker, blackjack, craps, roulette, and Caribbean stud poker. We have over 450 slot machines, 27 table games, and a bar lounge area, of course. And then we do have a VIP room, the high roller table, if you will, for some higher stakes games. If you have a specific game you like to play, we absolutely have it at Royal Caribbean. Now I'm going to take you into our accommodations on our Oasis Class ships, but we're going to start off with our suites. We do have what is called the Royal Suite Class. We are redefining the luxury experience on a Royal Caribbean cruise by enhancing the suite offerings and increasing the overall guest experience. We want you to get your bang for your buck in these incredible cabins. And you might not think we are a luxury brand. Think again, we can absolutely deliver that high-end entertainment and vacation that you are looking for, as well as some amazing service. Not to say the service outside of these suites isn't great. It's absolutely fantastic. Our staff is going to take the best care of you. But in the Royal Suite Class, we are also offering exclusive experiences where our Royal Genie, your personal butler for the cruise, and concierge team will craft special moments just for you. You will also receive inclusive amenities such as, complimentary services and amenities based on your suite tier. It depends on, of course, the cabin that you are staying in. And you do get first pick of some exclusive entertainment seats in our main theater and in Studio B. Definitely some really great amenities for that. If you ever want to take a look at what specific amenities you get with these suites, don't forget to reach out to your incredible travel agents at Expedia Cruises. Going to move over to our loft suites as part of our Star Class, which includes that Royal Genie Butler. Our Royal Sky and Crown loft suites are a one-of-a-kind experience, the ultimate in urban living on a cruise ship. With floor-to-ceiling windows and private balconies, our loft suites all offer amazing views from the highest deck of the ship. You'll enjoy exclusive amenities such as, of course, a concierge service and a private lounge. The unique contemporary decor is complete with flat screen TVs, a wet bar, dining areas, and so much more. It's an experience you will not find on any other vacation at sea. Going to move over to our Aqua Theater suites. There are a total of 12 of these suites that overlook the grandest entertainment area, including the boardwalk and, of course, that Aqua Theater. It comes in a 2-bedroom and 1-bedroom option, depending on what you're looking for. But my favorite part of these cabins has to be your own private balcony overlooking the Aqua Theater. You can catch those shows from the privacy of your balcony, maybe open up a bottle of wine, sit on your relaxing lounge chairs and enjoy the show. It's a really incredible experience. Then moving on down to our Grand Suites, which of course have their own private ocean view balcony, nice, secluded, beautiful views of the ocean. Definitely a fantastic cabin. It's about 400 square feet with the balcony being an additional 115 square feet. Definitely plenty of space. And we do have family suites. Of course, we are a family brand. We have to offer some family cabins. So the Royal Suite with balcony, it's equipped with 2 bedrooms and your own private balcony with that amazing, gorgeous ocean view. It's a 575 square feet with the balcony being an additional 246 square feet. Definitely a lot of space for the family, and that balcony is huge, absolutely massive. Then our junior suites, this is actually our best price suite option. So if you want a taste of the luxury high life, but you don't want to pay as much, this is going to be an option for you. Nice wide open spaces in that incredible balcony as well. Going to move over to some of our more unique cabins that we have only on our Oasis Class ships. We have boardwalk view with window and balcony. These overlook the bustling boardwalk. You'll enjoy some of the best people watching from your own private balcony. You'll also be prime spectators for all the games, amusements, and attractions taking place on boardwalk. If you have young kids, this is going to be a really great space to stay. They're going to love looking over to the boardwalk every night. And just to give you an idea of what that view looks like from your private balcony on the boardwalk, this is a really nice view of that. We have plenty of boardwalk balconies to choose from and window cabins, of course. We definitely are not going to run out on you there. So if this is what you're looking for, definitely recommend taking full advantage. We also have these similar type of interior balconies on the Central Park neighborhood of our ships. This is definitely a more quiet side of the ship. So if you're looking for some nice relaxation, you don't want maybe a little bit of extra noise, these are going to be the balconies for you, overlooking my favorite neighborhood, Central Park. And of course, in either the boardwalk or the Central Park balconies, you're going to be able to look straight up and just see the stars, see the skylights during the day. It's a really, really unique view. You can only get these types of cabins on Royal Caribbean. But moving on to, of course, we have our ocean view with balcony cabins. If you want your own private balcony that doesn't look on the inside of the ship, you just want to see water, you just want to see the ports you're staying at, these balcony cabins are absolutely going to be for you. They're my personal favorite cabins, absolutely. And then, of course, we do have our ocean view window staterooms. Really great, more affordable cabin for you. These are kind of the ones I can afford right now, but it's an awesome option for you. And we do have two unique cabins available as well. These are called virtual balconies. We're bringing sea views to our interior staterooms with these virtual balconies. So what exactly is that? We put a high definition screen that spans nearly floor to ceiling, providing live from the bridge streaming views of the ocean, scenery, and destinations. So if maybe you don't like the idea of a balcony, you don't want to see the outside, maybe get a little squeamish from that, you can still get these views within a virtual balcony. And then, of course, we're going to have our standard interior staterooms, plenty available. And a note on a vast majority of our staterooms is we do have connecting options available. So let's say you have a family of 4 to 8 and you want to have 2 connecting cabins together. We can absolutely provide that for you. Definitely work with your incredible travel agents at Expedia Cruises on that. And then lastly, going to talk briefly about our main dining room with complimentary multi-course dining for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Our 3-tier dining room features a wide variety of menu items and impeccable service. These guys are going to absolutely take care of you. And if you select your dining time before the sailing, you're going to get the same wait staff the entire cruise. They remember your name. They remember what you order. They remember your food allergies as well. These guys are absolutely top notch. And with that, that's going to be it for me. Noam, back to you.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Dan. So I just have to ask you before I go over this, what is your favorite meal or food that you've had on an Oasis Class ship?
Surf and turf, without a doubt. Within Hooked on Symphony of the Seas, I had a massive lobster tail and a filet mignon right next to it. Absolutely amazing. Yeah, I'm frothing at the mouth and I'm salivating. It's good stuff.
Well, we'll get you dinner soon, but
Awesome.
I would have to say for me, the lobster roll from Hooked, also incredible. And then the mushroom tagliatelle at Jamie's Italian, which I also love that. So you can just talk about the food for hours and hours about all the great meals you can have on Royal Caribbean. Well, thank you so much for that tour. I just want to let everyone know, here's some of the reasons why you've already heard why you should go on Royal Caribbean, but here's why you should come to Expedia Cruises to make your Royal Caribbean arrangements. So the first and foremost is the expert advice and service you're going to get from your dedicated Expedia vacation consultant in our office. There's also, because we're Expedia and we're big and Royal Caribbean's big, we partner with them. And on many sailing dates, we have what are called Expedia exclusive stateroom group pricing. And oftentimes that can be at a significant savings versus if you call the cruise line directly, you may call us and we may be able to offer you hundreds of dollars less per person than you would pay directly with the cruise line, because we block off these groups when they first open up the sailings. And along with that is many sailings we have an extra onboard credit $50, sometimes even a little bit more, depending on the length of the sailing, that you would get on top of whatever offer Royal Caribbean has in the marketplace. Everything that you would book with Expedia Cruises would be combinable with all of the public offers, as well as you loyalists who are Crown and Anchor members, or maybe are holders of Royal Caribbean group stock. All of those offers would be combinable, and we would be able to get those discounts for you in addition to our group amenities and group pricing. So you're really going to get the best possible deal when you come to a large agency like ours. And because we're Expedia, and we're also like to be extra, just like Royal Caribbean, we're going to give you 2 points in our Expedia rewards program for every dollar that you spend on your cruise. And that can be used in the future for hotel bookings and other arrangements on expedia.com. So you do get a lot of extra value in addition to great service and expertise when you come to us. So with that, I want to invite you all back here tomorrow at 6 o'clock. Dan's going to be back and talk a little bit about the remaining 2021 and 2022 itineraries in North America, highlighting Caribbean, Bahamas, and Alaska. And you can RSVP the same way you did for tonight at www.cruiseshow.us. And with that, I want to say thank you all for joining us. We appreciated having you, and we hopefully will see you here tomorrow night. And with that, have a good evening. Thanks, Dan. We'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you, everyone. Have a great night.
Good night.